Hey, check. Hey, what's up? I'm Nick. Okay, let's talk about how to play drums and more specifically where to begin. So maybe you're just interested in drums, but you don't even actually own a drum set, which was my case when I was first starting out. Or maybe you're just like looking for some basic information about how to get started, which is why I was inspired to make this video. So this is going to be the video that I wish that I had when I was very first getting interested in the instrument. Okay, so by the end of this video, you're gonna know how to sit down at any drum set and play your first beat. And we're basically gonna be building this groove in 3 steps. And the important thing to know is that when you're practicing this on your own time, just stay on each step until you feel comfortable enough to move on to the next one. In the event that you don't actually own a drum set, I'll show you how to do this with just like a chair, a stool, or something to sit on. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna start this by counting along to a metronome, which is basically just something that keeps perfect time. Now, there are a bunch of free online metronomes as well as free apps, and we're going to be counting eighth notes, which isn't super important to know right now, but it suffices to say that this way of counting is going to integrate with any music knowledge you happen to acquire from here on out. And here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So the next step is to take your lead hand and move it over to the hi-hats. So let's do that now. Now you're just going to hang out here for a while until you feel like all those notes that you're playing are as evenly spaced as possible. And the next step is going to be to add our bass drum, and that's going to fall in the numbers 1 and 3 with your lead foot. Now let's practice the next layer by itself, which is the snare drum, and that's going to fall in the numbers 2 and 4. So the final step is just to cram it all together, and when you do, it sounds like this. Now let's quickly talk about how to do this without a drum set using just a chair or a stool or something to sit on. So once you've got your chair, you're just going to be tapping the tops of your legs and stomping your lead foot. And we're going to start with those same eighth notes that we started with before. So when you're ready, here we go. Now let's add our lead foot on the numbers 1 and 3. And lastly, let's add our other hand on the numbers 2 and 4. All right, that's it. So now you can actually sit down and play your first beat. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.